Welcome back to day 38 of learning to read Chinese, and today we are going to finish the unit on the military. Just got the last 4 lines here. First character of the day, Lian. Now, Lian originally referred to the side of a hall, like a big room or the edge of something. They used to also use this to refer to honest and upright and clean people with integrity. And we also use this to refer to things that are cheap or low priced, a good deal. So you'd use the honorable and upright sort of meaning in words like 廉耻. 廉价 is for like a bargain. 廉洁, honesty, integrity, purity. So mostly based on whatever other word it's put together with, you're gonna get different meanings. You'll notice about half of these are like an honest official, honest and clean, honest and upright. So that's a honest, clean, upright, integrity, honesty, this meaning. Feng. Feng means to offer tribute or present respectfully, esteem, revere, wait upon, like serving someone in a higher position or carrying out orders. Just being a good subordinate, that sort of idea. Xun. Xun, originally this referred to people who are buried alive with the dead in some kind of human sacrifice type of rite. But now we just use it in general for dying for a cause. Zhi. Zhi is to take office, fulfill a duty. It also refers to the post or the job itself. So if you put these two what is this? These two together. 殉职. This is to die for a cause, and this is to fulfill a duty. So if you put 殉职 together, it means to die in the line of duty. So like, as a soldier in the military, if you die in the war, you offer up your life for the cause of fighting for your country. Jiang. Jiang is a prize, a bonus. It can also mean to encourage or to reward, which is the purpose of giving prizes and bonuses, right? So that's jiang. You'll often see this in a word like 奖励. 奖励 is to reward, encourage and reward. 奖金 is a bonus, like on top of your salary. 奖品 would be a prize, like a material good that you win from a raffle or a contest or whatever. 奖牌 would be a medal, like that slab of metal, gold, silver, bronze sort of thing. 功. 功 refer to achievements, results, accomplishments, or work. Specifically meritorious service or heroic exploits. So if you're doing the good work, so often you're going to see in like 功劳, right? Where's that? 功劳, merits and contributions or creditable deeds. Also, this is the gong in 功夫. 功夫 could be effort, or it could be a skill in some particular area that requires a lot of dedicated study and practice and meditation and all that. You would say 下功夫 for putting in that level of effort, and you would say 有功夫 for somebody who has like a deep level of understanding and a high level of skill as a result of that. 功 ban. Ban means to send out, issue, distribute, grant, or confer. This is kind of a more rare word. Promulgate, which means to promote or make widely known. Ban. Shin. Yeah, that is it. Shin originally referred to the bit of a bridle, like on a horse, when you put reins on a horse. It's the part that the horse bites on. This is a street, right? Like a crossing with a piece of metal in it. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Anyhow, then this also means to hold in the mouth. It's an extension of this meaning. And then beyond that, we go from holding something in your mouth to harboring feelings or holding something in your heart. It also means to accept, connect, cherish, rank. Not sure where rank came from. But yeah, so in terms of harboring some sentiment or feeling, 嫌恨 or 恨 is hate, right? So that would be bearing a grudge or harboring resentment. Say 衔接, that's the meaning of connect. Join, link up. Okay, so I guess this is where the meaning of a rank comes in. 衔头 is a title that you get for having a rank. And this, I believe, would also be the meaning of connect. These ones, 衔位, 衔渊. This is again like harboring a feeling. 组 is to form, organize, group, team, suite. This is what we use to count sets or series or groups of people. So these are the verbs. When you form and organize people, they become a group or a team. When you form or organize like works of art or items, put them in groups for specific purposes, right? There's going to be 组 for the verb and for the resultant grouping. 组, we also use it to count batteries because they kind of come in sets. So like 组成 would be to form, compose, constitute, or make up. You often use 组合, make up, compose, constitute. This is a super common one. I would probably... 组合 is probably the most common word with this. This is also used to refer to both the verb grouping and the resultant group, like I said earlier. The association or the combination, like a team. If you have like a team name or something, zhi. See, this on the right is zhi, and this on the left is a string. So zhi means to weave or knit. These are the two methods of making cloth from threads, from fibers. So 组织 is also 组织 also a word for to organize or an organization. Organized structure, form, an organization or an organized system. It's also going to refer to a tissue in biology, like an organ or something like that in the body. 组织 and a textile weave would also be called 组织. Chou is a chip or a token, like in gambling or other types of games. It could also be a ticket. These sorts of things. In this context, though, we're talking about prepare, plan, raise funds, means, or resources. 筹备. 筹备 means to prepare, to get ready, provide, equip. It also refers to the equipment and facilities themselves. So this is the same bait that's going to be in, like, I think it's "准备," which means to prepare or to be about to do something. Lots of other words. 备用. If you say 备用, that's going to be like a backup. You're prepared for anything to go wrong. You have a replacement ready to go, that sort of thing. 备件, spare parts. 备份. Yeah. Prepare, get ready, equip. So, 筹备 together, because they both have the meaning of to prepare. 筹备 together also means preparations, getting ready for something. So 组织筹备, you're organizing and preparing. 抚, this 抚 means to comfort, console, stroke, caress, or press, because stroking, caressing, and pressing are the sorts of actions that you take when you're consoling somebody physically. 抚. 续 means to worry, pity, sympathize, help out, compensate, or give relief. So 抚恤 is also a word referring to when an organization has a duty of care and somebody in the organization died or suffered a serious injury as a result of something that happened with said organization, and then they need to give financial compensation to the relatives, the family of the person who suffered the loss. That sort of thing is called 抚恤. Shen means to extend, to express, state, or explain, or repeat. Shen is also the 9th of the 12 earthly branches. So, the 9th of the 12 would be which animal? I think that the monkey is the 9th one in the zodiac. Shen. So, because of this meaning, you also have like 申报, when you extend the report, or you it's put a lot with other words, other verbs, and it's gonna add that sort of directionality to the verb to emphasize that it's going out. 申令 is order. 申请 to apply for a position. Sorts of things. 申签 签 This is the word for signing your name, leaving your signature. Originally, this was a small wood sliver or a bamboo stick that was inscribed with as a label. But we also use this for things of similar form factor, labels, tags. A visa, like when you're traveling, is called 签证. Or 证 is like your official document. 签证 here. 签字. So you're signing your name. 签条 is a note, a written note. 部 is in the military. It refers to like troops or a ministry, a certain department. This is also used in any kind of company, any sort of organization, to refer to the different parts, divisions, sections, departments that serve different roles as part of the wider organization. Or like the board. Same thing. Classifier for works of literature, films, machines. You'd call like 一部电影 for films. 属 is commonly also called 家属, referring to kinsfolk or family members. Category of people. Your fellows, associates, dependents, and subordinates. This is also referring to anything that belongs to a certain category, a certain person, a certain group, or affiliated with such, constitutes that. Genus in taxonomy is called a 属. And also, if you were born in the year of one of the 12 animals, so depending on your zodiac sign, we're going to use this word 属 to indicate like which zodiac sign you belong to or that you're affiliated with. An alternate reading. 主. This 主 means to focus your attention on something or concentrate on it, or to join together. 聊. In old times, this was referring to colleagues or associates in office, people who work together. It's also just in general a word for officials or bureaucrats. 聊员. Yuan is a person, specifically personnel, like people who are engaged in some field of activity, employees or members of a group, like a club or an organization. So, 部署 as a verb is going to refer to the people belonging to your department, right? The troops under the command of one commander. Subordinates affiliated to a ministry. 部署. And that's 聊员. His colleagues, associates, personnel. T is snivel, phlegm, nasal mucus. Basically boogers, the whatever liquidy stuff comes out of your nose. It's called T. That's D on the right. And the drops of water telling you that it's a liquid. Late. This one's even more straightforward, right? This is on the right. This is the eye, and this is the water that comes out of your eye. Late is tears. This looks kind of crazy. I guess in the traditional, it's written. There's a dog in it. I don't know why there would be a dog in it. It makes more sense when it's just water coming out of the eye. T, late.
请练习今天新学的字。
Oh, that was loud. Boogers and tears. Shan means tearfully. So this is the state of crying. Ran. Okay, so this has a lot of meanings. Some of which are straightforward and some of them not so much. So originally this character was about lighting things on fire. So these 4 spots on the bottom represent the fire. And this over here is a dog, and this is a hunk of meat. So originally it was talking about cooking dog meat to eat. It definitely doesn't mean that anymore. The character that we use for burning stuff, now we added another fire on the side for burning stuff. And now this one is only used as this grammatical particle. So like 然而 means but. 虽然 means although. 然后 means after or then. Thereupon, immediately following. It can also mean like so or like that, to express a state of being, used after an adjective or an adverb. So in this context here, when we say 潸然, we're talking about the state of being tearful. 然 is also used to mean correct or agree, or as an affirmative. So these are 以为然. This is probably it's kind of related to the meaning of saying something is like that or like so. If you say 不以为然, it's like you don't think it is that way. Right? 然之然乃然是. Yeah, so a little tricky to explain because there's nothing like this in English grammar. But 然后 is probably the most common one. Just means then or after that. But a lot of these other ones are pretty common as well. Like 虽然 for although, 然而 for but, also quite common. This usage here, expressing a state of being after an adjective or adverb, is not as common as those other few words. But that's what it means here. 彪. This is another fun character, because this is the one for tiger, and then these are the stripes. So 彪 refers to a tiger's stripes, or a tiger cub. It also means clear, evident, stalwart, burly, like big, strong, heavily built. And back in the day, this was used to count troops. Bing. Bing means bright, brilliant, and luminous. And you'll see that if this means bright, brilliant, and luminous, and this means clear and evident, when you put them together, 标炳, it's shining and splendid. 标炳. Ming. Ming. This is on the right, Ming as in name. On the left, this is metal. Ming means engrave, imprint, or an inscription, especially of a motto or maxim. Those sorts of special words that you want to remember and carry with you all the time. 册. 册 is a book, a booklet, a volume. We use this to count books. I mean, there's several different classifiers that we could count books with. 册 is one of them. 一本书. When you talk about works of literature, you can also use 部, which we mentioned earlier. But this is like 手册, a common word with that. 手册 is what you call the manual, like that your little reference book. 册例 is an account book. Yeah. Also referred to imperial edicts, which were put out in these little booklets, I guess. Mint. I don't think this is is this a word? I don't think 名册 is like a word. But I guess something about these inscriptions and these books and texts, they're like so brilliant and splendid, full of knowledge or something. 炫. 炫 means to dazzle, like in both the sense of being amazing and shiny, and also like stunning, as in it makes somebody confused who looks at it. Both of those senses exist. Also to boast, show off, or flaunt, using words like 炫耀, which could be bright and shining, could be bravery, could be showing off. But all these are combinations of characters that all have kind of the similar meaning. 炫弄, showing off. This is like doing something to show off. 炫誉, flaunt. 炫饰. This is showing off as in like displaying, exposing something in that sense. Whereas 弄 is like taking an action. So that's a little different. 炫惑, confuse somebody with exaggerated words. Right, and then this is also used as slang to mean awesome and cool. 炫烁. 烁 is shining, luminous, bright, burning. These are all fire burning related. So you got the fire on the side. 烁亮, gleaming, dazzling. 烁烁, glistening. Lots of different words that mean similar things here. 灿. 灿 is bright, brilliant, lustrous, splendid, clear, radiant. Here's another rare word, effulgent. Shining brightly, radiant, emanating joy and goodness. 灿. And this, 烂. Which in this context, when you put 灿 and 烂 together, 灿烂 is a word which means glorious, resplendent, splendid, bright, glittering, brilliant, all these kinds of things. So we use this a lot to refer to like somebody's beautiful and sparkling and joyous smile. That sort of thing. But 烂 by itself has these other meanings of things that are soft and mushy, which could be tenderly well cooked, or it could be like rotting and decomposing. That's what got it soft and mushy, worn out, scraps, chaotic, messy, utterly, thoroughly, crappy, bad. So it's got these meanings, which are all kind of, most of them are kind of negative meanings, like putrid, festering, rot, sodden, mashed, mess. But it's also got this meaning of bright and radiant, which is the one it takes on when you put it together with the other word that means the same thing. 灿烂. There you go. And I'm not entirely sure why this is put here at the end of the military chapter, but there it is. Guess this is like figure out what these things mean in the context of the chapter. Whoop. 连奉训职 honestly and with integrity, esteeming, revering, presenting respectfully yourself, your efforts, your life, dying for the cause of your country in the line of duty. And then you get some kind of prize, like the Purple Heart or whatever, in America, for your meritorious service. 蒋公颁衔. I guess you distribute the prizes among the ranks. Probably something like that. 组织筹备 is your organizing and preparing the people, the supplies. 抚恤升迁. 抚恤 is giving that compensation. 升迁 would be I guess signing the documents that declare the terms of the compensation, maybe something like that. 部署燎原, that's gonna be the troops under one's command and the associates and the personnel, the members of the team. And I guess this is like the bond between them is so strong that when they fight and die and hurt for each other or something, and everybody cries. On the field and at home, everybody crying. 标炳名册。So I don't know, this could be like about the brilliant books and mottos of military strategy, like Sun Tzu Bing Fa sort of stuff. Or maybe it could be about the those inscriptions of the lists of names of the war heroes and such. That sort of thing. Could be about that. And then all these other words are just about brilliant, shining, splendor, glory, sparkles. Okay, so that's all 200 plus, I don't know, was it 208 characters in the military chapter. And instead of just practicing these, when you practice everything, it should feed the new characters first anyway. I'm gonna turn the sound back on.
睡
It's too loud.
凤弦班斧背铅绸辽布
What is this? BL. Hey.
炫明
This is one where the thing on the right doesn't sound like.
扎主变智黑雷对虚设位电库业换呼日完坤一成为严手咒王想康必随亮义 迟
饼
进化重时归明
I tried too
明
fast.
反北五军强风部中臣父
清
宁八昼
静
调见函借
I don't even remember what that means when it's read like that.
票急若
Well,
臣
we've hit the 100. Although we still got a lot of colors here. The least you should do is review 100 characters from all the ones that you learned before. We'll see you tomorrow with our new unit, which is about agriculture. Goodbye.